I'm going to be sharing today about failing forward. And what I read today was kind of similar to what I read yesterday. I mean, like what I read yesterday is that you can't be using the same strategy and expecting to get the same results. And it's really clear. I mean, if you always do what you do, you always get what you got. And I mean, it's a pretty simple principle that um, uh, John C. Maxwell talks about. And today, what I was reading about is that um, he was talking about take a risk. Take a risk. I mean, in life, with no risk, then there's no success. Really, you have to take a risk. You have to go for it. You gotta see what's on the other side of that tunnel. You know, and taking a risk is, something that you should consider doing as well, especially when you want to try something new. In fact, trying something new is taking a risk because you're taking a risk on doing something you've never done before and seeing the end result of it. The risk must be evaluated not by fear generating you or the probability of your success, but by the value of the goal. That's what the risk is for. The risk is for, okay, when I want to be successful or when I'm going to reach my goal, like what's going to be the end result? The end result is that, okay, yeah, that risk has worked. You took the risk and the dream worked for you. And uh, that's what John C. Maxwell was on about. He was on about like, taking risks. Like if you don't take risks, you're not gonna be able to achieve the things you want to achieve. You're not gonna be able to do the things you desire to do. And it's really clear. I mean, for example, if you want to write a book, the book isn't gonna write itself. You're gonna have to write the book. And if you just sit there and say, "Oh man, writing a book is gonna take too long," um, it's gonna take too long, obviously. Then you're not gonna get it done. See, I was listening to Tony Robbins one day. He was asking a woman that, okay, what was your dream? And then she said, I wanted to write a book. And then Tony Robbins asked her, how many pages have you written in that book? She said, none. And she said, when did you want to start writing the book? She said, 10 years ago. And she said, how many pages? And he asked her, how many pages did you want to write? She said, at least one page, at least 5 pages per day. And think about it, 5 pages per day in 10 years could get you a lot of pages done, even tons of books done. And that's what Tony Robbins said. The problem is she didn't have the desire to write the book. She wanted to write the book, but she didn't want to write at the same time. It's like you want to do something, but you know it's going to be hard, so you're not going to do it. That's literally what the woman was thinking. That's the thing. That's what Tony Robbins was explaining. He was explaining that if you're not going to take the risk to write the book, then the book is not going to be completed. And that's what I need you to understand. You understand that if you don't take any risks, there's not going to be any results.